on these two mats pretty much describe what the whole of student life is about. Caffeine and alcohol. I'm fine. Yeah, sorry I haven't updated in a while, but I keep meaning to, but every time I've made a video I've always like left something out which I shouldn't have done. You know, which I should have like included. Rather than just completely left out. Now, I'll describe what happened. The last post I did was recorded on Tuesday, which was just before the pound party. That was really good, that was so funny. We started off in Weathers, then we went to Varsity, where we went from the menu and got everything which was £1. I did shots of whiskey, which was only £1, but I think that's slightly blasphemous. I mean, shots of whiskey. Who does that? What the hell? Anyway, yeah, that was a good night. Ended up in Peer Pressure. Again, it's probably the best nightclub there. ABBA. Though it's not the cheapest. I've been there sober. Fuck hell. Sorry. Yeah, it's really expensive when you realise how much you're actually paying for things. On Wednesday I pretty much did nothing. Thursday I had the pub crawl with the Physics Society. That was a properly good laugh. I enjoyed it very, very much. You know, it's a good night when you have to talk about politics, talk about the meaning of life, and then talk about physics, you know, as we're all physicists, so that was bound to happen. It was so funny. Like the first time we met up in Weathers, and we were there for about half an hour waiting for people to turn up. Then we went to the next place. The instant everyone had got a drink from our society, the head of our society has gone, "Oh yeah, 5 minutes, drink up, lads." We were like, "Oh crap." Glug, 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 glug. Also someone downed Guinness. I want to know how the hell he did that without passing out or dying. But yeah, that was a very funny night. I left early, at 2:30, because I had a lecture at 9. And on the Friday, my lecture at 9, bloody hell, I had a huge hangover for the first 2 hours, and the second 2 hours, the third hour I nearly fell asleep. Fourth hour was fine. So that led to that was interesting. Christ. Yeah, that was good though. Friday night went on a crawl with the Electro Society, but I felt slightly ill. I don't know why. It might have been because I was out till 2:30 the day before, wearing just like a shirt and a t-shirt, t-shirt and a shirt. So that may have added to the reason why I felt so shite. But yeah, I thought I felt a bit ill, so I went home. And just as I got home, Ads and Nick were about to join us. So I was like, oh man, I'll be honest with you, Adam, it wasn't that great compared to the Physics Society even. You weren't that mental. It was just like, oh look, they were going insane. They were sitting there playing like I Have Never in the middle of a pub. Like not even like noise. If you're doing it noisily, lots of yelling, it really wasn't. It was just kind of like, I've never had sex in a tent. Oh, I have. Whereas, you know, they were just drinking games to get people drunk, and whereas Physics Society didn't need to do that. We were all drinking anyway. Downing Guinness. Anyway. Back on point. Yeah, came home and I was on the internet until about it's about 1, yeah, and then yeah, I got home about 12. And I was on the internet about 1:30. And at 1:30, Ads and Nick came back and they thought it was crap, so they decided to come home. And we played Resident Evil next door on Ads' Xbox until 4 AM. It was a good laugh. Next day, Saturday. We went to Weathers, met with people at Weathers, and then went Peer Pressure for a bit. For some reason I was sober for most of the night, because we had got a giant KFC bucket between us from the flat, so I was pretty much sober. So was another Nick, not the one, there's like 2 Nicks. There's Nick Barrett and Nick Barnard, so yeah. Too many people with repetitive names, like 2 Jennies, 2 Nicks, loads of Steves, a couple of Joes. It's really weird. It's like only certain people with certain names go to university. It's not right. Anyway, yeah, I left kind of early with the other Nick, not Nick Barnard, Nick Barrow. We both got bored and left because we were sober in the middle of a club where the drinks were really expensive. It was like $3.30 a pint, I know it doesn't sound like much from Stevenage, but over here it is. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a pint of Carlsberg actually, so it is ridiculous for Stevenage way, but that's not the point. So yeah, we got back. I was on the internet just bugging around, and then they've come back about 3 and played Resident Evil until 6 in the morning. 6. I mean, seriously. 6 o'clock. Crazy, crazy, crazy people. Living on the edge. Sunday we did the desk chair racing thing you saw. But before that I went to a tea party, which was quite strange. It was quite fun actually. Hosted in Flat 6 by Jenny Wright and Co, which is not to be confused with Jenny, which lives in Flat 5 downstairs with me. Well, not with me, but next door. Yeah, like I said, 2 people with the same name. Yeah, that was quite funny. We ended up playing Wii for a bit, and then I had to leave because I had to ring my parents. But apparently ended up watching some movies. That was quite cool. And when I came downstairs, after I talked to my parents, we were like, oh, we're hungry. And Ed's gone, oh, I've got some chicken. And I've gone, I've got curry sauce. So we had chicken curry between 4 of us. That was good. That was very nice. That was good. And today, I'm very sorry, parentals, if you're watching, but I missed the lecture because my alarm fucked up. Sorry, messed up. Because the snooze button and the turn off alarm button are exactly the same size and right next to each other. So I kind of flailed and clicked the button. I assumed it was the snooze button. Turned out it wasn't. Because I've got to roll over and went back to sleep, obviously. You know, I had to just I'll get up in 10 minutes. And then I've been rocking what felt, I was like, this is a really long 10 minutes. I rolled over and it was 11 o'clock and my lecture was at 11, so I was like, oh crap. Tomorrow, but don't worry, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to put a jam jar lid. I'm going to blue tack that to the top of the snooze button, so I have to smack that, and then in order to get to the alarm off button I have to take the jam jar lid off and then push the button. See, I'm thinking, always thinking. Yep, that pretty much happened to me. A few things I said to people. Taz wants you to add the venue, you know, the Phoenix, was also known as. Just type in the venue and then AKA into the search bar and you should be able to find it for him. And also, I believe it's Friday is the first TBC gig in ages. Dan wanted me to mention that for you guys. So if you want to go check that out, I don't know where they're playing or whatever happening because he didn't tell me, but he just told me to give you a shout out. So if you want to go, just have a chat with Dan, see what he wants to do. But yeah, just a couple of shout outs I wanted to do for people. And also, one other idea I've had for like the future, because there's this thing called Blog TV which YouTubers use, like the ones I'm subscribed to, like the big names like Amazing Atheist and the rest of them. They use a thing called Blog TV to do like live chats. So I'm like, I'll be on camera with a headset on. I've got like a webcam built into my laptop, so I'll be able to talk through that. And I've had my headset on. You'll be able to chat to me. You're only able to type, unless I co-host with you. But you'd have to have a camera and a microphone. Don't know if all of you had that. So I was going to say, I'm thinking about doing a Blog TV thing for like, I don't know, because it's a month of me being on YouTube soon. So I thought I might celebrate it by doing a Blog TV session. I don't know how long I do it for or when I do it, but I definitely want to do one just for the lols. You know, you would have to sign up to Blog TV in order to talk to me on it, but you can just watch me on it and talk to me on MSN if you want to do that instead. But yeah, I just think that sounds like a good idea, just live TV with me, really, basically. Or we could do like a mass hosting thing on MSN. But yeah, just something to celebrate my videos and whatever. So yeah, and also, one last thing before I sign out, Real Big Fish are touring again, and I've said this on Facebook about 3 times, but whatever, I'm saying it again via YouTube. If you want to come with me, it's 20 quid for a ticket, and yeah, it's on the 28th of January, I believe. I think. I'll just double check now. But I think that is accurate. Facebook load! I know that 3 people already said they want to, well, 2 people who said they definitely want to come, and Jake says he might. and Chris Hall wants to come, but he can't get a thing. But if anyone else wants to come along, yeah, just give me a heads up, and I'm going to order the tickets Wednesday. So if you can tell me by then, that's all I want to know. Okay? So, yeah, I'll see the entire world later.